Yo, it's your man, I Do It, and I'm back with part 2 of the side-by-side versus which phase system is better, my old one or my new one. So we just jump right into this, and I'm already behind on the commentary. So as you saw, on the left side is my old fade system, and on the right side is my new fade system. So as you see, I went right in with the old system, putting in that guideline and everything. With the new system, I'm removing the bulk. Like in the last video that you saw, the part 1, I'll throw a link to that in the description below. Actually, no, in the comments. I'll pin it for you guys. But I accidentally did not remove the bulk first on my new system, which that's what I typically do. I remove the bulk first. So with this one is a little bit different, a little bit backwards. So as you saw, I'm already on the 5-0, and we're going side by side. We're going to see which one is quicker, because I'm here to save you guys some time. I'm here to save you guys some money. We got to get to this money. Time is of the essence. Time is the most valuable asset that we cannot get back. And of course, if I can save you guys some money, I'm happy with that. And of course, if you want to give me a little kickback, much and greatly appreciated. So I'm behind, as you see on my new space system. I'm behind. I've got the 5-0. I'm removing the bulk. I already hit him with the shaver on the other side. And as you see on the left side, I'm just tidying up what was left over by that shaver with the trimmer. Boom, boom, boom. Right now, I'm just removing debris. On the right side, I'm getting them extra clean right there before I come in with the shaver. So as you see on the left side on my old system, now I'm removing bulk. So 2 different ways of doing things, 2 different processes. You know, there's many different ways to skin this cat, and I don't want you guys to just focus on one thing. And with my new face system, I noticed I saved myself so much time now, and I decided, like, man, I really need to share this with you guys. And as you see, I'm still with the shaver on my new system, which I'm already ahead. I'm slightly ahead on my old system thus far, but this is a tortoise and hare race. It's not about how fast you start, but what happens in the end. So stick around and you'll see which phase system is quicker. Or I might be just blowing a whole bunch of smoke up your ass. Just stay tuned. So as you see, with the old system, I'm slowly working my way down the notches on both sides. As far as the maneuvers that I'm using through each system with the way I'm fading, that is all the same, but the important part is the beginning portion. That is what really matters. And that is because with the new system, I don't put the guideline in as harsh as I did with the old system. And I found that saved myself a whole lot of time. And as you see here, we're about neck and neck. If you look at the blends on both sides, we're about neck and neck. We're pretty close to one another. We're neck and neck here. It looks like I'm slightly ahead on the right side. It looks like it. That bottom line looks a little bit more faint on the right than it does on the left. And as you see there, my lever is almost closed on the right side. And I'm just ready to knock out that bottom line. And I'm trying to on both phase systems. I'm actually trying to get through this. And I've cut his hair twice before. This is my 3rd time cutting his hair. But this time, I don't know why. It was just a little bit more difficult. I'm gonna be honest. It shouldn't have taken me this long to do his fade, even on the left side. I'll just say both sides. It shouldn't have taken me as long as I did to do both sides. And I think the reason I may have taken so long on both sides was because he wasn't cutting anything off the top. He just wanted me to thin out the top, and that was it. So usually if that happens, I'll spend more time on the fade versus if I had to worry about the top, I wouldn't try and spend so much time with the fade. So I think that's partially why it took me a little bit longer than usual. But as you see, look, the line on the right side is gone. I'm still fighting with this line on the left side. And this is the reason why I love my new fade system, because I don't have to worry about fighting with this line, because I don't put it in harsh. I put it in with the masters with the lever closed, because as we all know, what you put something in with, you will use it to take it out with. So it was put in with my masters, which is very simple, and it's very easy to take out with my masters. Very simple. So now I'm already on to the fat master, and I'm already closing the lever. I put the 1-inch guideline in, but now I'm already closing the lever. So, and I'm still, look at this, I'm still playing with this bottom line. This is the problem that I remember having using my old fade system. And you can use whatever combination of clippers that you use to fade with, whatever it is, but just do not put it in with a trimmer or whatever. You know, don't put it in so harsh, put it in soft guidelines. This will make removing them that much easier. So as you see here, boom, I still haven't even gone to the other one yet, because on this old system, that bottom line is such a pain in the ass to deal with. And I'm already in my fat masters. This line's about to be finito over here on the right side. And I'm about to start getting into some clipper over comb. So finally, on the left side, I moved on to the fat master, creating a 1-inch guideline with the lever open, which is about a 2-blade, the equivalence, which is also the equivalent of about a 1.5 guard, if you just want to keep track. So I'm already here with my fat masters. I'm reducing the lever, and I'm coming in at a diagonal angle. I don't know if you guys peeped that. If you want to rewind it, you can. But I just went in with a diagonal angle to remove that line, because I've noticed something. When you go straight up and down, sometimes when it doesn't cut, try going in diagonally. It will remove the line. And it's amazing how this works. I don't even know how. I think I just tried it one day and it just worked. I was like, wow, it's actually really working. So instead of me having to go back and pick up my masters with the level open, use the corners, I can just go diagonally and remove that line. Crazy. It sounds crazy, but trust me, guys, it works. So as you see here, boom, I'm slightly, I'm getting there on the left side, but here you go. See, there I go. I had to go back to the masters because I just didn't quite like it right there. I had to come in with the corners, and I had to drop down the lever to the 4th notch on the masters there in the back. And you know what's even funny too, because it probably didn't take me that long at all, because now that I think about it, because I actually had to tie the blend in from the left side to the right side in the back. So that took me a little bit longer in itself. So man, wow, I probably saved myself a ton of more time like this, which is crazy to even think about. But I noticed when I tried my new fade system, I noticed that, wow, it felt quicker, but you don't really know it's quicker unless you time yourself. So in the first video you saw that, but then now in this video you get to see it again, real world, real speed. This isn't fast forwarded. This is regular speed. So as you see there, boom, that fade is done from the Fat Masters open all the way down to skin. So now I've got the 1.5 guard, the single magnetic 1.5 guard, and I'm going straight up. And I'm just really using this to remove some bulk and create shape. Now, ultimately, what could I have done? I could have just went in straight away with clipper over comb. By all means, you can do that. I just wanted to do this just to tidy up this little portion of the blend. And I've done it before. Like I say, I probably should have done that. Man, it would have made this really unfair because I would have really sped through the whole thing. So now I'm actually doing clipper over comb now, and I'm creating the shape. And as you know, if you fade Asian hair before, the hair sticks straight out. So you got to really make sure the silhouette is perfect. Otherwise you'll look like a jackass because there'll be like hair sticking out and all sorts of stuff. So I'm just creating the shape, guys. Just boom, boom, boom. And look at that. Look at me look at me playing around on the left side. Look at that. I'm still playing around. Still playing. Look at me. Look on the right side, I'm about business. I'm about getting to that money. On the left side, I'm over there playing around. Can't believe this old phase system. And look, guys, and if I learn something new, if I find a revelation in my style, I'm gonna give it to you guys. I'm gonna serve it up to you guys, because I can't lead you guys astray. I can't have you back on the 1999 phase system. You know what I'm saying? I got to give you the updated 2.0 version. Got to give you the King James version. So this is what you get. So as you see, like, you see that little area as it transitions to the back, his head dips in, and there's nothing I could do about that little dark portion. A lot of guys have this. It's very common, especially depending upon the length of the hair. You don't want to go into that to lighten it, because ultimately you could ruin the silhouette. And finito, guys. I'm done. Bada bing, bada boom. Look at this. Finished. And I'm still playing around with clipper over comb on the other side. Like, what am I to do? What am I gonna do? What to do? I'm finished. So as you see, we'll zero in on this other one. The old phase system, the old me. Look at the old me. Look at the old me. Struggling to get this clipper over comb. Struggling with this silhouette. Trying to make sure it's proper like. But it's okay, guys. It's a learning process. This is why you practice. I don't cut clients' hair and just go through the motions. I'm looking at ways to get better all the time. And when I discovered this, I was like, wow. Felt like I jumped into the new millennia, you know? So again, I'm coming back with this 1.5 guard, because I just see just trying to spread out that little area right there. And as you'll see when I spin him, I wish I would have done a 360 shot of him when I styled his hair, because it looked a lot better when we styled his hair. I didn't do the 360 shot of it. My bad. But as you see there, the blend looks good. It's looking good. But of course, you know, you got to turn the chair. Look at a certain, like, this is all depends on you. Like, so to check silhouette, it's more ideal if you, especially if they have dark hair or really any hair, to look at a white surface. Like, if the walls are white and there's a blank space of white wall, you can turn their silhouette to the white wall and you can see all the hairs that stick out. Me personally, I don't need it anymore, because my eyes it's just that much better now. So I don't have to necessarily look at that as a reference. I can just visually see it if I turn them, no matter what's in the background. Like, I can see it. But the mirror helps as well. Like, if you turn the client, and as you slowly turn them, you'll see the little, you can see the shelves that stick out. And as you saw there, like, you could probably see, if you rewind maybe 5-10 seconds, you can see a little shelf right there in the back. Obviously you can't see it now because there's that black chalkboard, which is exactly why it's more ideal to have that instead of the other one. So as you see there's the 360 spin move, and that's his fade. I wish I would have showed his hair styled. You got to see it, and his hair actually looked really good styled with product and everything. But let me know if you guys found this helpful, man. This is the new phase system. This is what you guys have seen lately out of me and what you will continue to see from me. If you need help, I'm here. It's your man, I Do It. I'm signing out, and I'll holler. Don't forget to subscribe.